So I loved Goosebumps, and I have not read a tremendous amount of R.L. Stine's work outside of Goosebumps. But from the little I have read, including this, I would say this book here is one that I would definitely pick up again. I love short stories, and while these are pretty short, I would say they were pretty well written. They definitely had a sense of eeriness. Um, they definitely were more on the darker side for what would be typically considered a middle grade book. But you also see some of that in some of the Goosebumps 2000 books and some of the other ones outside of the original series. The original series did have some very good, creepy, atmospheric books, don't get me wrong, but it was definitely more towards the younger middle grade side of the horror for kids spectrum. This one here had stories about a boy basically losing his skin, a ghost in a car, a boy who hears screams or wailing from a house and nobody believes him. The ending to that one, in my opinion, was pretty dark. That one was one of my favorites. That was called The Boy Who Hears Screams, I believe. And the other one is Skin. And I think the other one was just called Ghost in a Car or something like that. But they all had really good endings. They were all like really creepy. And yeah, you know, I don't think you need excessive amounts of like gore and like if we're talking about movies, I guess, jump scares and all that other stuff. Sometimes like just a really creepy, twisted version of your own reality. Just sometimes atmospheric or just creepy feeling will do the trick for horror, at least in my opinion. But I believe there's like 10 stories in here. I pretty much liked them all, even the ones that weren't my absolute favorites. I think there was still something to them. And if you are a fan of Goosebumps or just the author in general, I definitely recommend picking this one up because it was definitely a fun read. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.